What's up, everybody? Let's get it. We're finna be live all night, dude. Lock in. Lock in, because I told y'all Crude was about to go above fucking 90. I did say that. If I remember correctly. Sure enough, we are. 94. Crude's trading at 94, dude. We might get to 100 on Crude. Yo, what's good? What's good, guys? Welcome in. We plan to be live deep into the night, chat. So far, so good. I have a huge buffer. If I mess this up today, it's on me. Yo, what's good, boss? No foul. Hope we have a green night. I'm already green, which is good, but yes. Think of it as we're at a $0 balance right now because it's a fresh stream. So what I bring into it doesn't really count. Hope we have a green night after 8 red nights. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm excited. Look at Crude go, guys. 94. Man, that doesn't count. No, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't count. Fuck all that. Doesn't count. Yeah, no, I agree. All right, guys, we have a let's pull up Crude. I mean, we genuinely may hit 100 on Crude. Let me pull up Crude. How do you add a quote? Okay. I mean, we need to start thinking about the very real possibility that Crude could hit $100 a barrel. I mean, that would be insane. But 20% of the world's oil supply is at a standstill, chat. So, I mean, there's a serious supply issue with oil. We peaked at 120 on that gap up, sold all the way off, found some support throughout the beginning of the week. And then into the close, we kind of closed right at a breakout point at right at 88. You guys saw we were trying to catch this move all morning. But sure enough, it was right trade, wrong time. But look at us go now. We are trading into the 94s. Isn't that crazy, man? So we have a resist. We have like a I don't know, we call it an order block where we saw a lot of that selling come in on our second kind of our double leg pullback. This is where it happened. Most of that selling came from right here at this level, which we're trading into right now. So it would be quite a statement if buyers could break back above 95 right here. That'd be incredible. What's good, Nolan? That would be quite a statement. So that's a level we'll look at. Expect a bit of a reaction there. But this is good, dude. And Crude maybe can go to 100. Then the bottom of our gap is at like 98. So these are kind of the two immediate levels we're looking at. 95.50 and like 98.50. 98.40. So bet, let's get it. We're going to try to be live all night. We'll see how it goes. Asia opens in 20 minutes. 20 minutes. But this has been a pretty good session so far, even before that. All right, let's look at NQ. Oh, wow. Wow. NQ's plummeting. I did make 2.8K. I made it on scalping some gold minis. Topstep gave us minis back on metals. I don't know if y'all saw that. So you can trade the minis now. Be careful with them, though. NQ's still in this god-awful range. Crude is still breaking higher. Is anybody actually interested in getting into a crude position in like the 93 level? It's just so extended, but I mean, we could go to 100 too, though. Full port your live account, not possible. I think we have a legit crisis on our hands, chat. Oil might go to 100 a barrel. You think we can get there tonight? That'd be insane. We will see. We will see what the Asia Open looks like on crude. I'm not exactly sure what to expect. Let's move crude over here so everybody can see it. This is our big mover tonight right here. Crude is up 7%. All right, so we got crude up, we got gold up. We're finna get active tonight. Trump speaking tonight? Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Trump needs to come up with a game plan on the... We need to take control of the Strait of Hormuz. Hormuz. Locked out for 5 hours as soon as the session started. That's some nice discipline, dude. Nice discipline. Dude, crude. Is crude just what we want to just continue buying all session? Like, do we want to do that? It's kind of in a weird spot 15 minutes before the open. Look at us go. Who would have thought? We closed at 88 and we are now trading at 94. We are threatening a retest of the highs at 120 that we saw in the gap up. This is crazy. Thoughts on gold? I think if crude continues rallying tonight, then gold and NQ are just going to sell. I mean, they're inverse right now. That's what's happening. If crude continues to rally like this, gold and NQ are just going to sell. Look at gold's trying to break down right now. Oh shit! I tried a little gold. Trying a little gold, little quick scalp under 50. Should be quick. 300 bucks. Fucking swag. Swag on you. All right, crude. Yeah, I think, yeah, generally guys, if crude continues to show strength tonight, NQ and gold should just sell, and that's as simple as it's going to be. And if crude pulls back, then NQ and gold should rally. Yeah, that was just we had already had some orders built up on gold right there at 50. Like you can see the double bottom wick. So, I mean, price flashes down into 50. We have an opportunity to get in for a quick scalp and just take it for like a quick 2 or 3 points. Yep. If crude can, oh my God, can crude break to 100 tonight? Fastest scalp ever. Well, that was, yep, that was fast. Gotta be quick. Look at this. Session highs on crude 94.35, not for long. Yeah, guys, Top Step gave you the minis back on gold. Use them responsibly. You can trade minis now again. I don't know how many minis, but you can trade minis again. I guess they thought markets cooled off enough, which that's, I mean, that may be arguable depending on what crude starts to do the next few days. Hold oil longs. I don't hate that idea. I feel like we could just trend to fucking 100. I wouldn't. We got Asia open in 13 minutes. I think we're just going to wait. How do you trade oil? You trade it the same as you would trade anything else. It's just supply and demand. Use your technical analysis. If buyers are defending a level, then you can use that as validation to get in, or whatever. However you want to look at it, really. It's the same as you would trade anything. It's a very volatile market right now, though. Well, we have a serious supply issue with crude. Crude's been cooking. Yeah, crude's been awesome. I would love to see us go fucking to 100 on crude. That would be awesome. I mean, it'd be bad for us, but it'd be awesome for the trade. Got to make sure you cover enough. Got to make sure you make enough on that on a crude trade. If we get to 100, you got to make enough to cover the damn gas bill for the next 3 months. You think oil can hit 100? I do. Yeah, I do think it can. Once again, the Strait of Hormuz, is it Hormuz? Is closed. 20% of the world's oil supply is shipped through that strait. Hold on a second. Okay, guys, I'm going to be on mute if I need to because the dog's barking, but yeah. All right, we got the Asia Open in 9 minutes. We're trying to go big tonight, chat. We are trying to go big tonight. Lock in. Let's get 100 likes just off rip on YouTube. TikTok, come over to YouTube. We're trying to go big tonight. I'm telling you, we're trying to. Some shit's gonna go down. We want to go big tonight. That's what we want. Look at gold like stair stepping. Look at this. This gold might flush the lows here. It's not really a great entry. It's a little bit low, but yeah, we've got the Asia Open in like 8 minutes. Let's just wait. That's like the scary. I mean, that holding into the Asia Open is one of the scarier things I've ever done. Yeah, we're trying to go big tonight. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean, chat? Something big, something big. I feel like parlaying my profit buffer into a $15,000 day. That's what I'm feeling. We need to wait till Asia Open. Any dip buyers on NQ here? It's an interesting spot on the range now at this point. On the daily range, like the argument is, have buyers stepped in enough in this market to where this dip at some point before this daily candle gets too aggressive to the downside? Like, do buyers step in somewhere in this range and create a higher low and then attempt these highs again? That's really the main. I mean, given how long we've been in this range, given once again we've seen some nice consolidated type price action after a really strong daily candle, and we have all of this range in here that buyers can defend. Like they can pick their spot in here. So like we gotta put in a higher low, something like that. So I wouldn't be that surprised to see some people getting long on NQ tonight, kind of anticipating that this daily candle maybe leaves a wick, can try kind of trade back into those highs, New York Open, and then do a little wick run or try to take the 25-200 level. Same time, crude looks pretty bullish, so we'll see. I haven't gotten gas since that whole shenanigans. Have gas prices? I'm sure they've gone up a little bit. How much is gas now? Four minutos. Do crude and NQ go opposite of each other? Yes. Right now they are. Right now they're inverse each other, kind of given all of the craziness that's going on. They're inversing each other pretty well right now. What's good, Cal? $400 till max loss limit on my funded account. Yeah, all you can do is trade one micro, man. Trade one micro and be selective. Hey, appreciate you for watching that, Mo. Love the feedback. Haven't seen you in Top Step TV lately. I was supposed to go on today, but I'll be on tomorrow. And Friday. Tomorrow and the next day. Dude, gold's getting smashed right here. You scale in and out of your trades. Yes. Yes, I do whenever the opportunity is there, yes. It's been a little harder to do that whenever we're so rangy, but when the markets are a bit stronger and have more direction, then it's much easier to do that and very effective to do that. Dude, gold just stepping down. Asia open in 2 minutes. Let's see what happens. I wouldn't be surprised to see this open and then kind of where we are. We're at a vulnerable spot, and like we could just wick down through these lows here at 40. Would not be surprised to see that. Oil going back to 150. I'd like to hear that. That would be awesome. Let's catch that, hopefully. We back. All right, session lows on gold are 136. We're about to open up. It is in such a tricky spot. I could very easily see this just flushing the open. All right, here comes your open, chat, in about 40 seconds. Yeah, I could see gold just sweeping this low out of the open also. But anything can happen. All right, 10 seconds. And here we go. Okay, gold did break it. I was thinking that could happen. Crude catching a bid off of 91.70. You would have had that. I don't like trading right at the open, but yeah, that was a good little breakdown. We might sell into the 120s here. Anytime there's a war, oil always moves. Yeah, and oil, chat, the Strait of Hummus. The Strait of Hummus could be closed for a long ass time. Maybe. I don't know. Look at this bounce. Gold bouncing pretty aggressively off that 132 level. Yeah, I saw that, Scooby. I did see that. What do we think, Chad? Did we get to 100 tonight on Crude? You to trade NQ tonight? I don't know. Maybe. I'm looking at gold and Crude right now. Not sure what I'll trade. Did we just try to make it easy and get long on Crude? Crude would have to hold above 90 though, so you gotta, like, the stop has to be. Sometimes I like to go on this and just see what the stop would be on a trade like that. I mean, I could afford it because I'm in profit. I probably would do something more like 3 micros. I don't know, dude. I just think there's so much upside potential on Crude. Like, we could explode to 100s, dude. It would have to be a really small size, guys, because, like, the stops have to be wide. Yeah, it has to be. It has to be. Crude could literally explode to the upside. That's what's so enticing about it. Like, the supply side of oil right now is just in a state of shock. Like, anything can happen. I just think there's way more potential to aggressively break to the upside than to the downside. And with the situation that we have going on. Shit, we could just try to dip buy it all night and just sell it on pops. If we just do like a slow climb to 100, which is very possible because given kind of the context of what's happening, we broke out of that range on the hourly. We have like 3 hours of price action around low 90s. If this wanted to just like slowly put in higher lows and kind of like slowly chop on up to 100, I don't mind just trying to buy pullbacks on it. Right? If we're just going to do something like this, slow grind up to 100, then just buying pullbacks. Let's do that. Let's focus on crude a little bit. Well, damn. Session highs are at 94.42. NQ's still selling off. Crazy. All right, I'm trying to get in for a long scalp through 94. Couldn't be patient. 94.50. Sorry, 94.50 is the highs. We're just going to try to float long crude and be exposed to the long side of this market. See if we can break 94. Session high is 94.40. See if we can break session highs on this push. We're doing that bullshit, aren't we, Crude? Good lord. Good thing we're only in 3 micros, dude. Holy shit. Good lord. Praise the Lord, we're only in 3 micros. We literally just dropped a whole fucking point in less than a second. But look, we rebounded right back up. That's clean. That gives us a nice pivot. Hold it, though. Hold it. Gotta hold 40s, my man. Otherwise, we start to get a little disgusting here. We all want to see $100 a barrel. Let's go. Let's go. I just think there'll be another opportunity to get back in if we can't hold 40s here, to be honest. Doesn't look like we want to. This is a reversal. I don't think it's a full-fledged reversal, but it's certainly an annoying dip. I guess you could be right, though. We're not liking how we're continuing to test that 40 level. I'm cool to hang around as long as we more or less hold the 93s, kind of float around here a little bit, consolidate. Can you elaborate why we would get past 94.50? Well, crude's up 7%. We're trending to the upside. We've continued to break into new session highs all sessions so far, so why would anything change? Why would anything change? I mean, we could just assume that the 94.50 is going to be high a day, but we've continued to put in high a day, then break past it. We're at a really small size. I'm not stressing too bad about this. Secured another payout. Nice, dude. Nice. This looks like a dead fish right now. Looks like a dead fish. $40's looking weak. I agree. You always kind of say that though. Whenever we are in an uptrend, you're like, yeah, it's low. I always say it to myself, like, oh, this doesn't look good. And sometimes you're right. Sometimes you're just overthinking it. Like, we are in an uptrend. Entry could have been better. As soon as I try to take a breakout entry, I always seem to get the shit into the stick. That was on me for taking that entry, but give it the benefit of the doubt. Like, we are in an uptrend. Crude is showing strength. You got to give it a little bit, give it the benefit of the doubt. Feel a lot less confident if I was trying to catch a falling knife on like gold or in Q, and like it just, you know what I mean? At least we're trading with the trend. At least we're trading with the trend. That instantly gives us like a 30% fucking a 30% buff. That instantly gives you a 30% buff when you trade with the trend. Please. Please, Crude, please. I told everybody about you, Crude. I told everybody about you. I told everybody you'd be trading at 90. Now just reward me. Yep, this is the Asia session. Ooh, I don't love this little... I will say, though, I do not love how this 5-minute didn't flip green. I want to see us run this wick at like 50. Crude. Dude, as soon as I started to get excited about Crude, it just fucking... I hate Crude, bro. I hate it. Just break this shit. I'll tell you what, man. Trying to get these breakout trades on Crude are like excruciating. Like, as soon as we start to look good, we just dump fucking $50. Like, come on now. Yo, what's good, Kosh? How's it going? I almost had a smile on my face for a second there. Good lord. It's like without fail, bro. Without fail. Thing just flips 40 cents away from the entry. It's almost like it's allergic to where I got in. Literally, it's like allergic to where I got in. Why do you stream on Kick? I don't know. I don't know. I'm contemplating adding another 2 if we can get like a move into the 20s, 40s, and then maybe TP at like 94.60, 94.70. We have energy crisis on our hands, chat. Energy crisis. A straight energy crisis. Don't think it'll do it. Let's see. He keeps rejecting pretty ugly up there, that's for sure. U.S. to release 172 barrels from more. They're releasing more. Yeah, we seriously have a problem then. That's just a band-aid, bro. They're releasing more. You know that's so fucking bad. You know how bad that is? That's bad. It's like actually bad. The way I analyze that is that they are anticipating that the strait's going to be closed for like a long ass time. Let's go to 100, dude. We want 100. I think if this loses 40, maybe we reassess and try to get in somewhere. If we can get to 92, maybe somewhere in the 92s, that could be a good entry. We're just consolidating right here at the highs, but yeah. We're moving so quick up here, brother. Can this just rip back to 94? Dude, I would not suggest trading big size on Crude right now. This thing is just like so volatile. Yo, everybody on YouTube, man, hit the like button. Let's get it going, chat. Hit the like button. Run it up. There's another 5 minute with a wick. If we're ever going to break out, it's right about meow. Let's go. If we were ever going to break out, it's right about now. Oh, my phone died. What do you think, gold short? I think gold and NQ are going to continue to sell off as long as Crude keeps pumping here. Although that's a nice recovery. That's a nice little reversal on gold. Crude. Do you not want to, bro? Because if you don't want to, you just tell me so that I'll know, and then we can just try it again later. We're having a little bit of trouble here at 94, 94.50. There's no doubt about it. If this trade didn't work out, I'm blaming it on the fact that there's a secret agenda to keep crude under $95 a barrel. What needs to happen for you to stop trading for the day? I don't really have any hard rules on that, man. I do have a daily loss limit where I literally can't trade for the rest of the day if I hit it, but I mean, as long as there's opportunity, I'm going to try to trade more often than not. This is like, what the fuck? We're right here between 50s and 80s, and I have not seen my entry get tested in a good amount of time. This is our 5-minute chart. Oh my, this is, wait, no, this is our 5-minute tick chart. I was about to say. So we've been consolidating in this level for like 15 minutes right here at the highs. I guess let's go window shopping. What's NQ doing? What's Crude doing? Or sorry, gold. NQ is down there in the 700s, man. Could go lower if Crude breaks out. Gold's just catching a nice little bid here. Gold breaking out. Right now, NQ's the weakest market. Gold's catching a nice little bid into the 50s. Look at gold here. Gold's catching my attention. We're just ripping through 50s here. Totally ripping. Yeah, gold. Gold's looking strong here, bro. It's ripping through VWAP now. 156 trading. Look at gold breaking through VWAP. A lot of volume on gold. I wouldn't try to fade this. Our crude is still trying to work a little bit. NQ's looking pretty weak here. So you got gold and crude up right now. Gold is going here. NQ might start shitting the bed. Oh, crude. You're killing me, buddy. All right, we're in crude 5 now. We need to see a break at 94 before I lose my mind. Gold is still pumping. This feels like almost a little bit like deja vu, how we were trading into the close. Like it starts to look so obvious that we're going to break it, and this just keeps getting hit. Just keeps getting hit. Gotta break 94, Crude. Still having so much trouble here, dude. Gold is just busting out 60s. $61 on gold. 62 on gold. Crude's still holding its ground though. Look at this. Gold is at 62. Let me pull up gold. 62, man. Gold is up 30 points. It ripped through the VWAP. Try not to get too sidetracked here. Looking at crude and gold. Look at gold go. Look at gold go. Crude just feels like it's about to throw up. We just can't break 94 right now, man. It is having such difficulty. Gold is on a mission right now. Gold just popped 64. Crude doesn't want it. Crude doesn't want it. Oh my, stop. Oh, dude, I don't know what to think about this crude trade anymore. It's like it's supposed to be a quick little get in, breakout, you know, scalp, and we have literally been stuck here for like 25 minutes. It's a little bit baffling. Yeah, this is what I was worried was going to happen. And I had added into it as well. I should have just took some back off. What up? What up? What's good? Scene? Scene? What's up, chat? The bad streaming luck is happening so far in the stream. Yeah, crude's starting to look just so unattractive to me. Can't hold 40s. What do you think about heat map? I don't use it personally, but if it works for you, I've never used it. It's a lot for me. I like things simple. I like things simple. Well, we've got gold rallying, crude's pulling back. I'm not able to catch this breakout trade, and all things are like they usually are in the overnight stream. I've honestly just amazing at top ticking these markets. We're not feeling confident about a 93.20 hold here. What's good, Fade? Chad, I'm about to just let y'all start trading for me at this point. This is brutal. I can't catch a damn winning trade to save my life. 20s looks like it's about to just break so fucking hard. I just let y'all. We'll just run a poll. Run a poll. Long gold, short gold. At this point, up 3 point. That doesn't mean anything. I didn't take most of that. I didn't take on stream, so it doesn't matter. I don't even know. I'm like watching this trade and I'm in drawdown and I'm like, I do need to cut it at some point, but at the same time, we could put in a higher low here. I didn't even really think out a game plan on this. This was just supposed to be a quick scalp. Now I'm sitting here like a dummy. Doesn't look like we want to hold 93 though. Can't eat too much drawdown. It'll just kill me. All right, this isn't holding 93. I'd be baffled if this held 93. We could go back up. Yeah, that's a hard. That's not really the thought I want to be married to though. Could go back up. Oh, we still could go back up. I do have to cut my loss at some point. I'm thinking we retest 93.10 here aggressively, then I just have to cut. That's my prediction. It looks horrible, chat. Chatters, chat. It looks horrible. This looks like crap, chat. Plus you have NQ and gold running. Crude literally looks flat line at 93. It just does. I don't think 93 gets defended here. I always feel like I could guarantee to save myself $200-300 if I just cut it now, because I'm very confident in less than 30 seconds it's gonna be another $200 loss. I mean, we're flatline right here, dude. I'm cutting it. Well, that was a horrible trade. All right, come on, we can still fight back. I don't know. Keep the spirits alive, I guess. Maybe we just ran up too far too fast, kind of given where we are during this time of night. I don't know. I thought crude still looked good, but I mean, gold's recovering really, really well. So is NQ. And the way crude looks, it just doesn't look like we want to go retest the highs. Not immediately. I just don't see 93s holding here. Just don't see it. If we see some exhaustion at 50s, I might try like a quick scalp through 93. I'm not trying to flip a whole bunch, but it seems like everything's rotating. Like gold's rallying now, NQ's rallying now. Oh, you're short crude. Okay, I wouldn't be alone. Yeah, NQ's up, gold's up. I mean, everything's running. I wonder if that's session highs for crude for the night. I mean, I wonder at this point. All right, we're short on crude. Let's see. We want to see that 50 level reject if we come back up to it. Seems like the trends are reversing here. Now NQ's breaking up. NQ just broke out 30 points. We'll find out pretty damn quick if we're right or wrong about this. Looking for the break at 93. NQ's still running. Up 30 points in the last minute. Ah. This 5 minute really looks like we want to break 93, bro. Like, really does. Needs to hold under 50. Definitely needs to hold under 50. There's 20s. Even though NQ's pulling back, there's 20s. We'll look to T. If I can get like 92.85, 92.70, that'd be a good exit. I don't really love how NQ's coming down with it, to be honest. We didn't get under 93 yet. Yeah, I don't like the way NQ's coming down with it. That was an instant 30-point pop. Okay. I'm not liking it no more. Things keep shifting on me. Things keep shifting on me. I don't know, dude. We might just take a break or something. Things are just shifting everywhere. It's like up, down, up, down. We just can't figure it out. Sideways again. All right. I don't know. I guess we're just ultimately chopping, but let's just wait for things to clear up. I don't know. My confidence level's low. I'm not going to re-enter on it, but I don't know. Yeah, take it easy, Harsh. I agree, man. It's just like everything's backwards. Okay, so we did get the breakdown on Crude. I wasn't in it because we wicked in 60, then NQ started pulling back heavy. Kind of spooked me out of it. How you up this much still? I have no clue. I have no clue. I don't know. We don't really have a clear inverse anymore in between Crude and NQ. Long in Q. I don't know. It does look like it might break above 805 here, though. I'm kind of interested to see, like, if crude can't really hold 92, 91. I think I'm just waiting to see if crude puts in a bottom and tries to get back into the 95s. Gold's breaking back down. Gold topped out 67, now down 57. What the fuck? Crude's still dumping. Okay, crude bounced 92.50 to 90s. Still, like, not super confident. That's our low. I don't like this price action. Like, these continue lower highs into this. Then we have a low here if we want to just sell it, 92.18. Although NQ's pulling back now. It's an opportunity to take a dip buy on NQ if you still think we go higher. Look at crude, nice bounce. Great bounce by crude. That's hilarious, Arctic. Never had that. It's just like, how much do we trust Crude strength? That's a nice bounce, dude. 92.50. It's almost up a point. It's a great bounce. I think we just run back to the highs here. I'm going to try an NQ long here off of 87. Came down, tested 82s. We have highs sitting at 800s. If we can get a retest of that, we might see a nice breakout. I'll stop it out if we sell too hard into the 70s. Because we're kind of anticipating we hold a higher low somewhere in the low 80s. So let's see if we can get back above 90, 790. We'll keep an eye on Crude. This trade may not work out if Crude does start to break through 93.30s, 93.40s too hard. How did that happen? I hate that. Looking to see if we can get a break of 800s on NQ, but we got to fight through the 90s. Crude's still kind of just grinding up slowly. Okay, Crude's pulling back. NQ should pop here. We got to get above 90s, 790s. I mean, Crude is questionable to hold at this point, man. It's like, it's got to hold 92.50. Got to. A little retracement off 50. Okay, a breakout on NQ and a sell-off on Crude right here would be awesome. Get a quick move on both sides of those markets. Man, Crude is like literally just sideways right here off of 93s. Waiting to see if it can break out. If it can, it kind of dampers this trade a little bit. I think NQ's still going to find weakness if Crude runs. Yep, kind of seeing that happen now. Okay, nice selling on Crude. You want to see NQ make an attempt to break the 800s here. And we're just not. We're not finding the strength on Crude's weakness. When we should be. We should be finding a tremendous amount of strength right here. And we're not. Keep rejecting the 97s. It's the 8 o'clock candle. I was like, what's happening? Gold's rallying. No action for NQ yet. Can we break 805? NQ's getting no love on this open. Gold's getting a lot of love. I'm out. NQ's like literally getting no love. Got Crude moving all around. Gold's up 10 points out of the open. And nothing on NQ. Let's do this. Let's get NQ off of my chart. Yeah, big move on gold out of the open. Or not out of the open, at top of the hour. Crude's trying to dump a little bit. NQ wasn't really getting any action right there. Crude's still doing a pretty decent job though, trading around that 93 level, considering the fact that it's like kind of just consolidating here. It's holding this level as of now. It's not horrible. Not horrible. NQ short. Yeah. It's so sideways. So I don't really like to short it given where we are on the daily. I feel like this candle can easily leave a wick and kind of get sucked back into this range. Crude, if Crude was clearly more directional, then I'd be open to it because I think NQ is finding weakness when Crude finds strength. But right now, Crude is questionable. I don't even know if Crude can hold 92 at the moment. Gold's looking like shit right here. Look at this 5-minute candle on gold. Crude still selling off. Gold selling off. That's a really ugly reject. I'm getting into the momentum on gold here. I'm going to try to. That's one of the worst fills I've ever seen in my whole life. We'll give it a little bit of room to kind of retrade. That's a horrible fill. How did I even get filled at that? 60? What the fuck is that fill, bro? Yeah, this is just a really clean move off 70s. We're almost back into the range, so I'm trying to play the momentum. If it bounces too hard, we'll have to cut it, but that fill is insane. Like, actually insane. The craziest fill I've ever seen in my whole life. I would look to see if we can break 56 here with some strength. Added some more. We should be able to break 56 here. I don't want to cover this before 56 breaks. I think there's just too much momentum not to break 56. Might be a mistake, but we have a lot of momentum here. We should be able to break 56. This bounce gets aggressive. I have to cut it quick. I'd want to see a retest of 56 though. Not the bounce I want to see. We need to retest 56. I want to be aggressive. Look at this equal low. I do, but I almost want to see this turn back into 56 before I try to add again. I mean, this could get ugly if we don't break 56. Kind of need it to break 56. There's 59 again, 58. Oh, that's such a shit fucking fill, bro. I'm tired of that bullshit fill. I mean, I dragged it, yeah, but we should have gotten it filled before it even triggered into 58. All right, this is very much make or break right here. We got to get under 55 here. Needs to go right here. We're at a point. We're at 1 point. Don't love that bounce to 60. That was a bad third. That was a bad fill right there at the end. Still looks really weak here at 58. Gotta break 56. Got to. How many times do we need to test it, my man? I'm gonna have to bail if this gets back above like 63. I'm just like staring at these numbers here. Definitely hesitating to break 56. I just don't know if we get bounced on too hard before it breaks. It would be my luck that we do. Yeah, we're not pulling back into it. I don't love how we're holding 62s now. So another test is 60. We got to get back to 56, man. We can't just hold a bid right here at like 62. Yeah, this isn't looking good. I got to cut it. I'm getting smoked, as usual. Giving back profit. All right, dude. I guess we're out of here. Let's call it 9 red days in a row. I came in green, but I gave back a shit ton of profit, so I don't even really call this a green day. Can't catch breakouts, man. I think it's the biggest thing for me is like trying to catch these breakout trades, and I cannot catch them. What do I feel like it's going to go now that I got out? Why'd you short at the low? Well, that's a very hypothetical thing to say. I mean, it's the low as of now. I was looking for the break of the low. Still looks like we're gonna break. Back to green. Hey, hardly. Gold is tricky right now. What the hell? Is that our low on crude at 92.30? Why before the break? I mean, because we have what I call weak structure there, where we've tested this level multiple times, and then we just see really quick selling into it. So that usually plays out, in my opinion. I mean, more often than not, when I take that trade, it works, but it just didn't work. Not only that, it's like if we do break that low, I expect to get some speed under it. So it just unfortunately did not work. But I like to get in before breaks usually. And this was just a bad example. It didn't work. Crude is not really, look, and then it goes. I mean, it's just so typical. You know what I mean? Just a joke. Even still though, didn't get great follow through. It just tapped it. Yeah, Crude is feeling slippy, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Crude's feeling slippy. Look at this. Like, look at this. We're just continuously putting in lower highs and like compressing into this 92 level. It just looks so slippy. Looks really slippy. Ow. Like, I want to scalp. I kind of want to scalp Crude short, but that could be a mistake for this break at 20. Could be a mistake though. We have this descending range. It just looks like we're gonna snap 20s any second now. Looks super, super, super weak. Look at gold off of this 56 level. What are you doing, gold? 62 to 56, 59. Crude's looking pretty ugly right now. Just come back. What happened? I was taking some scalp trades and I got my ass kicked. Crude does look like it maybe wants to sell off here, though. I'm not gonna lie. We're pulling into like a triple top on NQ. Let's see. If we time this with the crude sell-off, we should be able to catch a little break on NQ through 800s here. Let's see. Are we gonna go fill out the low of the range, or can we get a breakout of 800? Let me pull up crude over here. Crude's just selling off. We might break 92. Dude, I'm tired of top ticking markets. I'm just so tired of top ticking markets. I'm just so tired of top ticking markets. It's actually exhausting. Bro, it's exhausting top ticking these markets, man. Can't even hold 90. Now crude's bouncing. Now I'm second guessing this trade. Bro, please stop trading Asia. I might have to, bro. I might have to. I might have to at this point. We can't even get above 800 right now, man. This is like disgusting. Everything's just wicks. Why are you trading minis? Because I have a profit buffer and I'm trying to be aggressive. And I'm failing to catch any fucking winning trades. Have I even caught a winning trade tonight? I don't think I've caught a single winning trade tonight. Crude's still selling off. There's no reason for Inky to be selling off, but we are anyways. Love to see it. Crude and NQ want to inverse each other until we get into a trade on it. Then suddenly it's the same exact thing. Look at this. Look at this. 9180s. Crude just sold off 9180. It's a pretty good deal on a dip buy if you're a believer in the 100 on crude, but it's getting spanked. Crude's getting spanked. 9170s. Still breaking lower. 9160s. This NQ trade's not getting a lot of follow through. And now crude's bouncing back. Don't love it. Can we get to like 820? That's reasonable, right? Can we get to 820? Crude starting to bounce. Why the fuck are my exits so fucking ass, chat? I can't even get a... Alright, we're fully out, bro. Let me take a fucking chill pill. I can't even get out at 820. I just can't. We just gotta leave a wick there. That's a horrible exit. Horrible. Alright, look at Crude, man. If you still believe in the 100 rally, this is not a bad price to get in. Yeah, that exit on fucking NQ was just so bad. So bad. Whatever. Bless up. At least we caught something. All right, look at Crude here. 91.70. Oh, how did that happen? We're back a little bit. We got a lot of work to do, though. Do we believe in the Crude rally to 100? Because this is about where it becomes interesting. We're at 92.20. It's not a bad deal for it. Do we keep selling on Crude, or can we put in a low and try to kind of rally back into 93, 94? These fills are atrocious. I was trying to get in for a quick break at 30. These fills are so bad. I was just trying to catch the strength through 30 here. Little push, and then maybe we'll think about re-entering if we can. Little scalp, little scalp. So 30 to 50, 20 cent scalp. It's kind of like trading a stock. 20 cents a contract on that one. Not bad. Hold on, dude. Gas me up, chat. We're coming back from this shit. We are coming back from this shit. Light me up. Come on. It's not over. Hope is not lost. Hope is not lost. Hope is not lost. Is this our bottom on Crude is the question. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hype me up, let's go. We're back, we're back, we're back, we're back. We had to hit our low point, bro. We had to hit rock bottom for a second. We had to hit rock bottom. We had to. We just had to hit rock bottom for a second. Just contemplating my entire trading career for a second there, chat. All right, we're back. I have bad luck whenever y'all are watching. Chat, one in the chat if y'all just fade. I know some of y'all just fade my trades these past 2 weeks. I know some of y'all do. Who is it? Let yourselves be known. Honestly, fading my trades during Asia session probably has about a 90% win rate in this. Like, honestly, cannot blame you. All right, I think we focus on Crude here. Think Crude going back up? You think that's our low? You think 91s? I'm not gonna lie. We broke out of the range on the hourly, so that's bullish in my eyes immediately. And then, like, we are kind of consolidating around that 91 to 93 range. Or, sorry, 92 to 94, more or less. That's where we've been trading. %88 win rate fading my trades in the overnight. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Maybe 70, 75% win rate. Gold is going to drop. Trade gold. How do you know that? I was trying to trade gold on the drop, and that's what took most of my profits. I sized in too aggressive. I was very confident we were going to break that. We want to put our foot on the pedal, chat. We want to put our foot on the pedal. Price could just hold above 92 all night. That would be bullish. Like, if we could actually trade within this range and not just fade out of it, that would be awesome. Okay. It's going down. One tweet and it's over. What's going down? Why is everybody bearish on crude? I'm trying to get active in this. Trying to get active in this little pocket here before it leaves us. Along with 5 crude minis, you're a nut job. Unless it pays. Unless it pays. NQ broke to 827. Dude. I don't want to get chopped up. Ooh, ah. I don't want to get chopped up, but I don't hate trying to take a little. Yeah, I don't know. I'm rethinking that completely. Gold might be a little bit too choppy. I mean, that's like, look at this 1 minute chart on gold. That's very, very choppy. Trade gold. Yeah, you're trying to make me blow up my account. Gold's too choppy, man. Way too. Everything's choppy, though. Crude's breaking out. Was that our low in at 91.70? That's a hell of a move. Somebody said they got long with 5 minis. How's that going? That's a nice move. Yeah, Crude's on a... Okay, Crude wants blood. So look at this. Crude is strong. Is NQ still strong? NQ still strong. Gold is a little bit flatline. Gold had made that move before Crude and NQ to the upside a little bit earlier in the session. I almost wouldn't mind. How big's the spread? Like 5 ticks? That's pretty big. I was going to say, I don't mind trying to trade a little bit of a range on gold. We'll see if we can start cooking up a range. Yeah, this is a nice move on Crude. Let's see if it can hold. That's the main thing. It's kind of getting immediately shot. 80s down to 70s. I want to see gold hold the range it's in right here. I liked how Crude was looking strong too. So looking for... I don't want to see us back above 66. Maybe we should have taken it off 61. Nah, I want the lows. The lows are down here at like 58. Somebody just said sell gold, now we're popping. You're killing me here. I don't want to see us break out of this range. It's supposed to be a range trade. We need to stay within the range. It's just the timing is impeccable. As soon as we decide to take a range trade, we're gonna break out. I don't know how the timing is so good. How do we manage to get that timing? How do we manage to get that timing? It's actually impressive. Oh, hello, hello. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's very impressive timing. Crude is still rallying. Gold's not pulling back. Maybe. Maybe it is. We'll see. I know. As soon as we enter the range, it's going to break. It's just, I mean, it couldn't be any other way. Could not be any other way. Now that we get into it, the range will break. How does that happen? I'm telling you, the longer we sit in a range, the more likely it is to break. It's just so bad, bro. Like, quite literally, we were in this range for an hour, and as soon as I get into the trade, it takes 2 minutes, and then we're out of the range. That's just so disgusting. Oh, that's so disgusting. The timing of the markets, man, will never, ever surprise you. It will never, ever, ever surprise you. No longer. I mean, quite literally, an hour and a half we're in that range. As soon as we get into it, we're breaking out of the range. Brutal stuff. What does it say, dude? 1 step forward, 2 steps back. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Seems like Crude and NQ, or sorry, Gold and NQ don't seem to be as worried about Crude potentially catching a bid down here. Gold long from 2 hours ago. Why do I forget that? Where did we get long? I forgot. But yeah, that's a pretty big move for sure. I just can't believe the timing of that, man. As soon as we take a range trade, we break out of the range. We're still holding like this down range right now on Crude. We would need to break above 93.50 to look good. Ooh, look at Crude here. Bro said sell gold. Yeah, dude, I just tried that. It didn't work. Didn't work. Selling gold's a broken trade. Yeah, Crude's not messing around, bro. Not messing around. We should have bought 91.70, damn it. We should have bought it. I was saying we should have bought it. We should have bought it. I was mentioning buying it. I said this is a pretty good deal if we still believe the rally to 100 is alive. That's a good entry. Yeah, you said that, like 5 minis? That's crazy. Nice. I'm finding it interesting how NQ and gold are still moving up even though Crude is breaking up. That I am finding interesting. Look, we're just bleeding up. I wonder if we just bleed right back to the highs, no pullbacks here. This is looking strong. 100's coming. I believe it. I believe it. I am finding it interesting. Crude and, or sorry, gold and NQ, just no pullbacks. In fact, gold's breaking higher. May need a trim. Yeah, we've had some trouble breaking. It still needs to get past 93.50. Gold, what are we doing? Look at gold. Gold's just breaking out, bro. What? Gold's pretty much reclaimed the entire sell-off. So I mean, gold just looks so strong right here. The daily on gold might flip green if we can get back above 83. Still feels like gold could range here, though. It's still within a range on the daily, although this is leaving a pretty big wick down there. But it's just ripping right now. All right, I'm going to quick scalp here on gold. I want to see if we can fade off the 80s a little bit. We just keep running here. See if we can catch a bit of a fade. Running into this structure here at 78. Crude's still bouncing as well. Let's see. Just want to see if we can catch a little pullback on gold. Maybe gold's destiny is just to run all night, but kind of like getting in front of this for a little bit of a fade trade here. I'll lock up 270. We are still live, dude. We're gonna be live all night. I'm fucking going live. I'm gonna be live until I make $10,000 tonight. It's gonna take a long time, but we're gonna do it. I don't know if I want to hold it too much, just because it's just some really strong buying. We pretty much reversed the entire sell-off of this overnight session, and it doesn't seem to be finding weakness when crude is finding buying. So, dude, it's as simple as breaking the pattern of I take one step forward, two steps back. As soon as we can break that pattern, one step forward, two steps back. That's all we're doing right now. It's frustrating. Go win one trade, lose two. Wow, that was just a hell of a dip buy there in hindsight at 91.70. It just kind of felt like I just didn't like this. This was really looking like slidey here. Well, we had this low and then just this price action, just lower highs, lower highs. We had put in so much resistance on this move. Yeah, then we lost VWAP, but sure enough, yeah, nice bounce. It's running. Crude's running. Yeah, crude looks great. Looks great. Gold's still running too. Ooh, look at NQ here. Q's getting shot. Dude, imagine a midnight 100 rally on crude. Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, this is kind of just going vertical here, bro. I don't know. What would be like the risk if I want to do a quick scalp on like a crude mini? This is looking good. Those highs are just sitting there at 94. We're almost there. We're like 50 cents away. Just grinding up. Pullbacks are very limited. This just feels like very directional, really strong into the highs. Gold's like just matching it. I don't know. Maybe it's just matching it. Crude's getting, sorry, NQ's getting smacked in the mouth. Crude's just popping, dude. Can we get like a pullback before? Nice, Quinn. Nice to hear that, bro. Dude, NQ's just getting slapped. Crude just going. This just looks very strong and directional. Let's look at the hourly. Dude, I want to see crude trade at 100. Okay, there goes NQ selling a little bit more. I just feel like we could just run right into 94 here. This is just super strong. This is like the deepest V shape ever. I will have to cut it if we can't hold 93, but if this just runs through 94, it's going to be very clean. Not a great entry, but we'll have a very tight stop. I mean, the argument is there's not really been retracements. 94.30 is the high. We got to push it. I still, even still though, like just hitting the bid, am I really getting filled at 65? I feel like I get filled at the very top of every single move, and it's insane. Let's stop using fucking market orders at this point. All right, we don't love this pullback. NQ still pulling back. I swear I hit the bid at like 93.54. Should not be getting filled that high. I mean, look at this fill. It's crazy. NQ is just selling so hard right now. All right, Crude, let's complete the move here. Let's complete the move here. We're over halfway there. News? I don't think so. I don't think so. Apart from all the news we already have. No, I don't think it moved quick enough to be news. It kind of grinded up slowly, but I don't think there's news on it. This dip's not wanting to get bought though. That's an issue. NQ is getting smacked. 100 points. NQ's down 100 points. NQ's still selling. Crude's just kind of consolidating right here, which I don't hate, but not the greatest trade location. Facts. I hit the bid in the 50s, and I swear I got filled at 65. I've been pretty damn good at top ticking these markets. Pretty good at it. Wow, that camera cut off again. That's insane. NQ's still selling off. Where's the dip bars on Crude? Where are the dip bars on Crude? Crude. Actually, where are the dip bars on Crude? We gotta hold 93 here, man. This is not looking good. Already doesn't look good with that entry, but now it's not looking good at all. Once again, we win one trade, lose another. Just can't happen like that. We cannot be losing one trade, losing, like I win one, lose two, win one, lose two, win one, lose two, without fail. In that pattern too. We should just mentally, if I'm about to take a trade, say, no, let's mark this up as it would have been a loser. 93 is looking weak. NQ is falling off a cliff, and 93 is looking so weak right now. Yikes, brother. All right. I'm going to call it a night, dude. I'm exhausted. We can't hold that. Looked good. Thought we had momentum, and we faded. All right. I'm going to cut it. I'm going to get out of here. It's too late. I wanted to push the pedal tonight and try to kill it, but just wrong trades. I don't know. All right, we're kicking out of here, chat. I will see y'all tomorrow night. We'll call it 9 red days in a row or something like that at this point. No 10K. Dude, I'm just too tired. If we could actually get some footing, if I could take a trade that wasn't, if I could take a winning trade, which, you know, we have, and then immediately the next trade isn't a loser, then I would feel a little bit, I could get in my groove a little bit. But quite literally every single trade I'm taking, it's like I win one, lose two, win one, lose two. I'm not going to gain any ground doing that.